Hi everybody, I'm back with a first impression, and today I will be talking about Little Witch Academia, which has 3 episodes out so far. It will have 25 episodes and it is done by Studio Trigger. Now, I'm not alone this time. I am going to do this first impression with Thomas from MudanTV, so I hope you guys enjoy. And Thomas, take it away, give me your intro.
Hi Thalia, thanks so much for having me. Now, let me give you a little summary of what it's all about. So Little Witch Academia is this heartwarming story about an ordinary little girl who got inspired by Shiny Chariot, a famous witch. After growing up, decided to become like her idol and enrolled in a school for witches. The show takes it from there and focuses on all the mischief that can happen to a witch in the magical world.
Now let's talk about the characters. When it comes to the characters, we have our main character, Kagari Atsuko. She is a very lovely lady, very sweet and very passionate about witchcraft. She looks up to her idol, Shiny Chariot, which she will mention a lot, but it gives her the will to move on, and she really believes in that witch. She really likes her and she kind of wants to be like her. She is not from a witch family, which kind of makes her an outsider to all of the other people in the school. She doesn't really know magic. She knows about it, but she can't really do it yet. So she is just starting from zero, and it is very interesting to see her. Then we have Susie. Susie is one of my favorite characters because she is kind of like the character that is very quiet, but she likes to tease other people as well, or cheat sometimes as well, which you will see in the first few episodes. But she is very quiet and blunt, but that kind of makes her special. To me, she's very funny and she seems like the character that doesn't care at all, but deep inside she does. Lotte is a friend with glasses. So this is the smart kid that you see in a lot of anime, but also one of the more sweeter characters, and it is the character that cares the most about everything and everyone. And then last but not least, we have Diana. Diana is kind of the rival of our main character because she is the most popular girl in school and she also seems to be the smartest kid in school. So a lot of people are looking up to her, and of course that's kind of a rivalry between her and our main character because our main character is starting from zero, and it kind of seems like Diana has problems with that, but I think deep inside she's a really good person, so it's not gonna be our like rival where it goes over the top and they fight and all that stuff. I think she just does care about people, but she just doesn't like the fact that Atsuko just kinda appeared there out of nowhere. Now it's time to actually review the episodes we have seen, so Thomas, go ahead.
Well, I thought the show was amazing. I knew Studio Trigger was on point with their anime, and I was expecting something along the lines of My Hero Academia, but what I got might even surpass it. From the very first episode, you get this blast of charmingness all over you. I loved all the characters, especially Susie. It turns so epic from the get-go. The very first fight is with a flying chicken that can breathe fire, and in another episode they are having this fast-paced broom race. What annoyed me a bit at first was that she was another one of those underdog protagonists that doesn't really fit in at all, but then becomes to be the best at everything. But the show really doesn't make her out to be that. In the third episode with the race, I was expecting her to actually win it because she was so close and had the magical broom and stuff, but she didn't. And things like that actually make the show more realistic for me and more enjoyable. And this far, every episode has taken place in a different location. I love how this is a magical school and they actually show off all the interesting places they have there. I think that this anime can be compared to another colorful and charming magical world, and that would be Harry Potter. That's the very first thing that came to my mind seeing this. It's like Little Witch Academia is the anime equivalent of Harry Potter.
Right, so you mentioned Harry Potter, and I have to say I completely agree. That was what I thought. After watching the first 3 episodes, I was like, this is Harry Potter, but just an anime or cartoon style, and I'm liking it. I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter or like witches in general, to be honest, but just watching this, it does have that charm that you mentioned, and it's just really entertaining to me. I'm not gonna say it is epic, but it is entertaining enough that I do want to watch it weekly because it is really sweet and I do like the characters so far. Of course, the characters that we have are kind of characters that we've seen in a lot of other anime, but still it doesn't really bother me. As you might notice, I don't have too much to say about it because I do agree with everything that Thomas has told us about just the whole experience, and I have to admit, I'm happy that I started watching it. My expectations were kind of low. I have to be honest, I'm not really a fan of these kind of shows. It looked way too cute for me, so I wasn't too sure if the characters would be fine to me or not, but it turns out it is cool and I'm actually really enjoying it, so I guess that's good. So let's go over to animation and sound. Now, it is done by Studio Trigger. Trigger is known for Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is not my thing. Unlike a lot of people, they just love Kill la Kill and the animation and the sound. I do have to admit, for Kill la Kill I do like the sound, but the animation I'm not too sure of. And for this one I had the same thing. Like, I was thinking I wouldn't like the animation and it would bother me, but it doesn't bother me at all. It really fits the series because it is that charming, and I think the animation is charming and cute and it just fits the whole thing. But when it comes to sounds, I'm not really noticing anything like special or memorable so far, so I'm kind of waiting for like maybe bigger moments to happen where they will maybe use the sound better, like, I don't know, background music or something like that. I do have to admit I like the opening song. Ending song is alright as well, but I'm not too keen on it. For me it might be a little bit too cutesy. I don't know why, I'm just the chick who likes her rock music and all of that, so obviously that wouldn't really fit with this, but yeah. I'm not disappointed though. I feel like everything really fits and it is nicely done. And our last question is, will we watch more? Now, when it comes to me, yes, I will definitely watch more. I do like it. It is the kind of anime that I can watch weekly because it's not too much information in one. It is not like you have to remember a lot for the next episode. It kind of feels a little bit episodic as well because our main character is learning more and more every episode. So I'm just gonna keep watching. I think it is really charming and I think that word is just the whole series. So I mean, why not? What about you, Thomas?
Yeah, I agree with you there. This has incredible amounts of charm behind it, and I definitely want to keep on watching it. If it keeps on going as it has thus far, I think it might even become one of the best anime of 2017.
Alright, awesome. Thank you for your feedback. So I want to thank Thomas or MudanTV for joining me. If you want to check him out, you can check it out in the description below, or it will be here on the screen somewhere as well. Definitely do that because he likes anime and manga and all that stuff, just like me. Alright, and that will be it for the first impression. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, whatever you want. You can also leave your responses in the comments, what you thought of the anime and if you will watch more or not. Thank you guys for watching and we will see you soon. Bye!